Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Go Go Loser Ranger, episode 5. After being delayed for a week because I think there was some golf program that was that took the airing spot when it was supposed to come out, so they delayed it a week, so which didn't bother me at all because time flies by so fast, though, right? So, but to me, it was worth the wait because this episode, once again, it proves to be a great series. So, especially the two major things in this episode. But I'll get to those. But so after when D swapped places with Hibiki, right? When Hibiki was disguised as D and then D disguised as Hibiki. So they swapped places. So we only see Hibiki only in the beginning. In the foot soldier or putty uniform. He's always, as he's saying, he's hoping that D can succeed, though, right? Because after all, he willingly cut off his own hand willingly, for their plan to succeed, Of course, I was like, damn, So afterwards, Hibiki is now, D disguised as Hibiki is now he's now in the organization again. And he's in Hibiki's room, and then he's hearing this loud noise, and he doesn't know a lot of this how electronics work, right? So Hibiki has a computer, and he doesn't know how it works. He's looking at it, he doesn't know how to work it, right? But he actually breaks it. So we realize what Hibiki told him and say, hey, these are a list of contacts of my comrades, right? Be sure to contact him and get info, right? But the thing is, he broke it. So, because he's an alien that doesn't know how to doesn't know what a computer is or know how to use it. But he gets a job of passing out the ID cards to his other comrades. Say, oh, they're nice, A couple of them are, then the other ones are just giving being douchebag to him. And then we get the whole thing with where the loud banging is coming from inside of Hibiki's closet, and it turns out it's a girl, but it turns out it's actually a female duster. And they thought that they were all wiped out, and she was the only one left though. But D tells him who he is, who he is, and she wants to destroy them all, right? And so. And then we try to deal with that. Then he meets with Hibiki's sister, who's in a wheelchair, because during the flashback in the last episode, where back when she and Hibiki were little kids, because their parents were in a cult, right, and so-called God killed them all, and she was trapped under the rubble, right. So that crippled her, so she's in a wheelchair, and then the point where she brought some apples, right, and then. His sister, Hibiki's sister, is noticed something kind of off though, but it's like, I brought 4. What happened to the other one? Oh, I got so hungry, I ate it really quickly. And we see it like how she's like when she's holding the knife, sort of like almost like struggling to cut the apple or peel it right. And so, but she's asking why you shouldn't be joining this organization, right? You just be go off somewhere living in peace, right? You don't have to worry about wars and stuff, right? And so he has to fill the role, since he's filling in the role of Hibiki, he has to speak for him, And then, and when she stepped out for a second for a phone call, the female duster comes out and it's like, I want to destroy him. It's like, he tricks her, like, okay, let's go and destroy him right now. But he ends up cutting her head off, putting her head in a box, and stuffing the rest of the body in the closet. That's very fun. It's funny, but it's just, it's like, well, the way to keep her from not doing anything reckless, right? And so, then after all that, though, and then comes the next twist. I'm like, what is up with these twists? I mean, maybe I probably could have seen it coming though, but because given the fact that turns out that Hibiki's sister is with one of the first guy. During the last episode there where the Rangers have all their the first hands right behind him, right, when Red Ranger killed his own guy. Well, the Pink Ranger had a big guy right behind her, right, and so that big Pink Ranger comrade is driving with her in the car. I'm like, wait a minute. And not to mention, she did have the same kind of hair color as the Pink Ranger. And it turns out she is. Because she sees a group of guys harassing a woman, right? They're harassing her. And the Pink Ranger appears, she beats him up. And then she's sitting on top of the jungle gym, saying, like a crazy person, Hibiki, you've matured so much. Oh, Hibiki! I'm like... It's his older sister is the Pink Ranger. I probably would have noticed it though, because the Pink Ranger had the same hair color as her. Maybe I just blanked out and didn't pay attention. I'm like, okay, his sister is a psychopath. So she's psychotically, lovely, obsessed with her own brother. Just like how Yuri from Spy Family is so overly obsessed with his older sister, right? I'm like, oh, Hibiki's grown so much, and he's sitting on top of the jungle gym just like, oh, Hibiki, just kind of laughing to herself. I'm like, she's crazy. She is nuts. I'm like, I don't know, well, things because, yeah, she's in a wheelchair, but I think when she has her own divine artifact, I guess that gives her the ability to walk too as well, so that's what makes how she can walk, because it's the divine artifact that she has. I'm like, Hibiki does not have that much good luck with women, doesn't he? I mean, his friend, the yellow one, she's a Curry, right? The yellow comrade, she's psycho as well. I mean, the girl why is he keeping a female duster, looks like a girl, in his closet anyway? Why? Because of his hormones? Because of his hormones is why he did it? I have no idea why. And so then now is his own older sister is a Pink Ranger. Maybe he doesn't know that though, but it turns out that she is crazy, psycho, and so lovingly obsessed with her own brother. But, and so that D is still disguises him. I'm like, what is up with these twists, Yeah, yeah, maybe I could have saw that one coming though, but I probably didn't. I didn't pay attention. I'm like, wait a minute. When the chick revealed her, when she was talking on the jungle gym, and then she was driving a car, and the scenes of the people harassing that woman, and then also the Pink Ranger shows up. That's her, isn't it? I'm like, I don't know what's up with these twists in this show, I'm like, jeez, in a very good way, It's just like, yeah. So this is why this episode was worth the wait during its delay, though, because otherwise this would have been, it was really a worthwhile episode, I mean, we have a psycho Pink Ranger who is obsessed with her own brother. Hibiki just keeps a female duster in his closet. I'm like, what is his deal? What? Yeah, he wants to. Now that she's a Curry, the yellow comrade, wants to destroy the keepers and tear down the organization. With Hibiki, he wants to, create a better peaceful way, So, but just like all this stuff that's happened, I'm like, especially the twist and everything. I'm like, this show has been worth the wait for its delay, and it's been really great, So, yeah, I'm really enjoying the show. It's just like, what more can this show throw at me? All of these little curveballs they keep throwing at me. So, yeah, but episode 5 was great. I loved it. And just like, how is this gonna be? So now with the crazy obsessed sister. What? Because when she got crippled by the so-called god that kind of warped her mind, or when she became a Pink Ranger that kind of made her crazy. Who knows? So, anyway, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. Later.